Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to try and knock out that pig feeder that I talked about in the earlier video. And if you didn't click on the video already, you know how much I have invested in it, but we'll go over that. And I'll show you what we got in it, how we're going to build it, the whole 9 yards. I just caught our rogue chicken here on our porch. And so let's trim some wings real quick and then we'll get into the build. Maybe that'll keep her in. Hey guys, it's rainy again today in Kentucky like it has been most of the week. So I'm gonna keep y'all tucked in here underneath our lean-to beside our rabbit tree. Guys, look how our ditch is working that we dug the other day, diverting all that rainwater away from the rabbit tree. I got my safety glasses on because I'm about to cut. Remember, you only get 2 of those, so protect these eyes. First thing you're gonna need to build this low-cost pig feeder is a barrel. Now I got this particular barrel off of Craigslist. It's 30 gallons. You can use a 55 gallon if you want to. I'm actually gonna be able to build 2 of these out of this one barrel if I need to, but for right now we're gonna just build 1 and show you guys how to do that. Now, when you're looking for your barrels, I searched Craigslist. This barrel is the only cost associated with this pig feeder. I'm gonna have everything else that I need on hand, which is just a few simple screws and a couple pieces of scrap wood, guys. That's all you need. So when you're looking for your barrel, you wanna find a barrel with a solid lid. See, this has a solid lid. It's got a solid lid, a solid base. A lot of the barrels y'all are gonna find are the type of barrels that have a removable lid. It may have a metal ring that removes. The problem with that is when you cut that thing in half like we're about to do, you're gonna be left with 1 open end. This way, you cut through the top and you're left with 2 closed ends that will allow your food to not run out of either side of the feeder. Okay, so the first step is cutting this thing right smack dab down the middle. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, how do you know exactly where the middle is? There's a super easy way to tell where the middle of a barrel is without having to measure, without having to mark at all. Let me show you guys. Okay guys, so when you get your barrel, look at the top of your barrel. There's gonna be a line right down the middle of your barrel. This line extends down the side and all the way back around to the other side of the barrel. It's a really easily visible line, and what this is where both sides of the mold actually came together during the formation of this when it was molded, and it's called a parting line. And it's super easy to see and follow, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my saw, my circular saw, my little cordless circular saw, right down that barrel, right down the parting line, and I'm gonna end up with 2 equal halves. So I'm gonna get to cutting real quick and then I'll be back with you guys. Let me change the batteries first. Did you see how easy that was, guys? Right down the middle, follow that parting line, you get 2 equal halves every single time. Now this particular barrel held soap in a former life, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash this side out very, very good, very thoroughly. Okay guys, it's all washed out, ready for those pigs to eat out of. And at this stage, you're gonna have a barrel that looks like this. We cut it in half, we rinsed it out, and now we've got to go around and deburr these edges so that the piggies don't get cut. So let me go get something to deburr those edges and I'll get back with you. All right guys, I got this thing all deburred. All I did was take a pocket knife, run it down the edges, get those frays off and those little bit of burrs. When they're reaching in over to eat out of it, I don't want anything scratching their neck. So anyway, just a little bit of protection for the animals. Just go ahead and deburr it. I'm gonna go ahead and install this feeder. It's raining, so it's gonna be easier if I just run out there, install it, and then I will show y'all exactly what I did and go over the steps of how I installed it. All right guys, I'm back with you. I just now got this thing installed. All right, so basically all we did was take 2 pieces of scrap wood and kind of sandwich them together between this fence to hold this pig feeder on. And guys, as you know, I raise cooney pigs and they're very, very small. Not really that tall, and so you can see what I did. I kind of angled that barrel up a little bit so that the lip in the front is shorter. That's just so they can get up to it. They can reach their neck over and eat without rubbing their neck and having to crawl over into it. Okay guys, that was a super simple, low-cost pig feeder for you guys. It cost me $5 to build, which is what I found that barrel for on Craigslist. Craigslist is a great option to find simple little build materials like this. Just odd and end things that if you went and bought a new barrel, those were like 30 or 40 bucks, but I found that one for $5. So guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing me make that. I hope that it gives you guys ideas on what you guys can make. When you have a problem, you have an issue at the farm. We were having issues with the slop. It was caused by our feeder, and so we just upgraded it. We brainstormed about it a little bit, and we came up with that idea, and hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it'll work for you guys too. Guys, if you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see y'all. Guys, what do you think about your new feeders? Let's go get some feed and see what they think about it. All right guys, so I actually had to move the feeder that I just made and attach it to their house. These guys are so afraid of this 2-strand electric fence that I have around the perimeter that even though I made a break in the fence so they could get to the feeder, they would not even approach the feeder. I threw a whole bucket of food in there and they just stood there and stared at it and squealed at me. So it's against their house now and they're not afraid of it anymore and they seem to really like it.